what's up, everybody? So, I've noticed that the shorts are doing pretty well. So, yeah, I decided to rank all the starting quarterbacks for this year. Now, if you want to check out the artist from the shorts, that's Slim Cartel. He's a rapper. If you've heard of the Mint Twins shorts, I would recommend that you check him out. Just if you're interested. If you're interested, you can check him out. But, yeah. I'm not going to be the most informed on all these. Like, if you look down here, since when did Marcus Mariota start for the Eagles? This Warner was Jalen Hurts. Maybe he's injured, that's why they have him. But I'm gonna rank him and Jalen Hurts in the same tier, basically. Like, he will just act for Jalen Hurts. If that makes any sense. I'll just explain more when we get there, but wherever Marcus Mariota goes is where Jalen Hurts will go officially. Alright. Kyler Murray. I'll call him a B quarterback. You know, maybe, yeah, B. He has everything he needs, but can he improve on it is the question. Like, just looking at his archetype, he's like he could. Oh, they have Jalen Hurts here. Huh, interesting. But he could be up here given his archetype. Like, he can scramble and he can throw, but he just can't really bring it all together in a single, cohesive plan. So you can be in B. Kirko, he's consistently good, not good enough to win a Super Bowl. So you can go see Bryce. We need to see a lot of improvement this year. I think a lot of it's because his surrounding team is bad, and I don't think that's going to improve this year. At least not enough to bump him up to B. But I don't think he can be this season, unless he has one of the best seasons of all time. Then he could probably get A. But Bryce needs to see a lot of improvement, not just from him, but from the team surrounding him also. Alright. Moving on to Dak Prescott. I would say we can put him in B. You could also argue for A, because he's a good quarterback. But I think he's on the same level as these guys. He can be good, but he just can't get the job done for a Super Bowl ring. Jared Goff. No, I'm just kidding. Jared Goff, he plays good, but that might be because the team surrounding him is good. Like, full disclosure, I'm a Rams fan. We were good. We had a good team the year that we made it to the Super Bowl, and we only scored 3 points. I don't know if that was because Jared Goff is a bad quarterback, or the play around him was just bad. But I think we kind of sold that game, honestly. Like, we could have had 2 wins in the last 10 years? No, last 4 years. That was 2020, I think. But yeah, I think Jared Goff. I don't think he can finish. That's a problem. You see him in the Super Bowl on the Rams. He couldn't finish out then. And he hasn't been back to the Super Bowl since. Closest he got was last year in the NFC Championship. But they lost that game. So yeah, I'm just not sure if he can finish or he can stay in B. Jordan Love. Honestly, last year, I know he was getting used to the system. By the end of it, he looked good. But to start off, yeah, he wasn't playing that good. Start he was playing like a kind of like backup quarterback. If I'm gonna be honest, like just not the type of play you would expect from a starter. Um, Packers don't necessarily have the best team right now. It's not bad, but no real notable receivers. Well, I wouldn't say no real notable receivers, but like they're not like standout players necessarily. You know, um, like if you look at the Rams or some other team like that, they have like receivers that you know because they just play so well, which is why we're gonna go with B for Jordan Love. He has a lot of room to improve, but he doesn't have any standout players to help him improve. Same with basically the same boat as Jared Goff. Now we have Matt Stafford. Now he won the 2020 Super Bowl. Um, yeah, it was 2020 though. But you know he had Puka Nakua have I think 1,400 yards last season. Even then, like that's even if he didn't have 1,400, I think it was a little bit more maybe. But even so, that's like a rookie receiving record. Yeah, and he's been good. You know, solid quarterback. He had 3,965 yards. So maybe he needs more yards, but apart from that, you know, he looked pretty good. 11 interceptions, 24 touchdowns. I think he's getting a little bit old. Maybe he's 36. Um, it's like I think he's better than most of the other people in B. Maybe Jared Goff, but might have to put Stafford at A. Yeah, A. He's getting old. Might have like maybe 2 or 3 more seasons left in him, but we really need to start looking for a replacement for Matthew Stafford. I don't think Stetson Bennett is necessarily it. I think he's at the level of backup quarterback, like just a career backup. Not that that's a bad place to be, but I don't think Stetson Bennett can start and lead us to a playoff win. So yeah, moving on to Sam Darnold. Hmm. Sam Darnold's an interesting case. I would say he's about a C. I think, I mean, personally, I would say he's like at the same level as a career backup. Maybe a little bit less than that. Because he's basically just been on the sideline for the last few seasons. Um, well, he backed up Brock Purdy last season. So, I don't know how much that could really help him because Brock Purdy's like close to like a rookie. So, Sam Darnold can stay in C. Derek Carr, he's fallen off hard. He can be in C. Um, Danny Dimes, White Michael Vick, dripping on air. Hmm. Now, I don't see Mac Jones on here because he's a backup right now for the Jaguars. But I feel like Daniel Jones is in the same situation because as like Kyler Murray and Mac Jones, they both have the potential to all three of them have the potential to be great, but they just don't have the follow through. Like if you watch my shorts, Mac Jones is my quarterback in the shorts, and I believe he has the talent to do that in real life too, but I don't think he can really follow through enough on his play to actually, you know, be in the B or above categories. Same thing with Daniel Jones. Kyler Murray, he's a little bit better than both of them. I would say he's good enough to sneak into the B. Um, Jalen Hurts, he can. I mean, he made all the way to the Super Bowl, and I think they lost by 2 points. Unlike Jared Goff, he didn't even score a touchdown. So Jalen Hurts might be A. Yeah, he went down like towards the end of last season. So yeah, I would say A. That's probably why they have Mariota here. But yeah, Brock Purdy, probably my favorite quarterback in the NFL right now, if I'm being honest. Even though he's like a division rival, I think he has a good archetype. He can scramble, not to a level like Jalen Hurts or Kyler Murray or even Dak Prescott or Daniel Jones, but he can escape the pocket when he needs to, and he's pretty good at making completions. I watched the Super Bowl. I felt like he was throwing a little too short towards the end of it, like when they got into overtime and all that. I don't think, why not? Yeah, I don't feel like he was throwing the ball far enough. He was looking for his safe receivers. Um, that's what you're supposed to do, really. But I feel like he just focused in on one person they wanted to throw to, and then tried to force it just because he felt safe that they could catch it. Which, I mean, not necessarily a bad thing, but also you gotta survey the field more than he seemed to do in that moment. Alright. Geno Smith. Honestly, bottom, top of C maybe. Um, yeah, Geno Smith. It's like he'll have good, he'll have like good years, then he'll have like a decent year, and then he'll have like a bad year. But I would say, you know, last season wasn't bad. He threw 20 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. That's basically like 50-50, or 50% of his touchdowns equal to 50, and I don't know, half his touchdowns almost were interception. Hold up, no. Alright, he threw half as many interceptions as he did touchdowns. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah. Um, but yeah, he had a very good season in 2022 though. 30 touchdowns, 11 picks, and then 4,282 yards. So yeah, he can be the all right, Baker Mayfield. Just like a lot of the other people, he's hiding from his potential really, or he's not reaching his potential. Um, Buccaneers, they like snuck into the playoffs last season, if I'm remembering correctly. And Baker Mayfield had a he had a year. You know, it was a decent year. Saying anything, it wasn't like a career changing year. Well, for him it was, but just objectively, it's not one of the best seasons. So I'll put him in B. Mark Marcus Mariota. Uh, this like it's not fun to do this, but Mariota, he's a backup for a reason. Um, you know, I personally believe Marcus Mariota can has the potential to be like a shoot what like a 8 out of 10 quarterback, but he just couldn't really get his interceptions under uh, track or in track until he started getting less passing attempts. And I think he had the potential to be, truly a good Hall of Fame quarterback, but he messed up early, and I believe he is not one of the best backups in the NFL, but definitely not starting caliber. So I would have to leave him in B. Lamar Jackson. It's like he's not really he doesn't really fit me as a quarterback. He's more of a running back or a like wide receiver type. Like his passing is really under like average for starting quarterbacks, but he can just run his way out of any situation. So he's rated a lot higher than I think he actually deserves as like for being a quarterback. That's why I'm a yeah. I'm gonna put Lamar Jackson in B. Might be a hot take. Not might be. It definitely is a hot take. But I mean, a quarterback. I feel like he should pass more than he actually does, which is why I think the Ravens are really focused on wide receivers because Lamar Jackson barely passes to him. Like, I mean, there's like no real point in getting good wide receivers and paying them like millions just so they can catch maybe like 20 passes a game or something like that, or be targeted 20 times a game between like three different receivers. So, yeah, moving on to Josh Allen. Um, it's it's difficult placing Josh Allen. He's definitely a good quarterback, definitely, but I feel like he just throws too many picks. Um, I'd say this is the same. He has a similar problem to Marcus Mariota, and then they're both turnover machines. But I feel like Josh Allen's team gets him out of any situation caused by his interceptions. At least better than Marcus Mariota's teams did him when he was a starter. So, Josh Allen, he can get B. Joe Burrow. I mean, it's Joe Burrow. I mean, you could argue maybe a B because of his injuries or his injury history, but just like stat lines, he's a good quarterback. Especially around only played 4 years. His overall total looks a lot better than some of these other people. So, yeah. And we're gonna fill out S. Don't worry. We're only looking for one person S though, so I'm gonna graph everybody on the tier list. First, I'm gonna select whoever I think is the best quarterback in the NFL right now, and put them in S. Alright, so moving on, we have Deshaun Watson. um, you know, if kind of crazy. He had I think he got injured last season, but he had Joe Flacco start for him and do better than he did, even though he's getting paid like 200 million. So I can just keep him in D. Yeah, no fault about it. Who is that? I um hold up. I have actually no idea who that is. Oh, that's Jared Stidham, I think. Yeah, Jared Stidham. No, I think he started. I think he got playtime because Russell Wilson got benched. But I mean, he's. I mean, it's kind of like I didn't even know him. Um, so if we, um, I mean, like he's not bad, but at the same time, he's not starting caliber, and so for that, he can go right beside his friend. I don't know if they're actually friends or not, but fellow backup Marcus Mariota. The only two backups on this list, I think. Nope. Alright, CJ Stroud. Great first season. Much like Puka Nacua on my Rams team, he was setting rookie records. But if it wasn't for him, Puka Nacua would have won Rookie of the Year. But yeah, I think we need to see another year before we can put him in like A. But definitely from this first year, he seems like a B tier quarterback so far. Well, so far he's in like an A tier quarterback, but I'm not gonna rank him A tier off of one season of good play. Now, Anthony Richardson, he was pretty good before he got injured. That's all I can really say about it though. Anthony Richardson was he was good up until the injury, which came pretty early in the year too. So we didn't really get to see all too much from him. But yeah, just because of that fact, I'm throwing him C. Trevor Lawrence. Um, I mean the the fact that he got a contract renewed when I don't think he's played to the level that deserves his contract to be renewed, or at least to the extra amount of money that he got on it. I think he can go and see. Now I have the king of fake penalties, Patrick Mahomes. Nah, Patrick Mahomes, he's good. You know, he does all those crazy plays. You know, he can lead passes, but one question I do have about Patrick Mahomes is how well he would perform if he didn't have all those stars around him, like Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelsey. How those two were probably would have taken a whole another turn. So yeah, Aiden O'Connell. I mean, he's literally battling Gardner Minshew for the starting position, but I guess that says something about them because Gardner Minshew was good last season, so they can both go see. Justin Herbert. I mean, playing with the team that he has, he's probably C, but individual skills, he's probably B or A. So, just because he has like he had a good team like Austin Eckler, wide receivers, and given the fact that they couldn't make it that far, for that team. I'm gonna give Justin Herbert a low B, just because I believe that he can do something with better coaching. Tua Tagovailoa, Loa, you know, same thing as Justin Herbert. Wonder they couldn't really do anything in the playoffs, but um, yeah, with I think he could definitely be a good starter quarterback. Um, I mean that's all you can really say, right? Like, I mean, Tua's Tua has like a great team around him. I mean, they went 11-6 last year, but I mean they have Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, two of the best wide receivers in the league. They also have Mike Gesicki, which I haven't actually seen him playing. I don't think I haven't seen him get a catch, but in Madden he's actually absolutely broken. So I think for that, he has good receivers around him. Who is that? Looks like the Commanders. So, I think, um, or like, I actually don't know who that is. Like, hold up. No, that's crazy. Um, alright. I think that you could be Brissett though. I'm not sure, but Washington didn't do anything last year anyway, so we'll see. Aaron Rodgers got injured, but still an A quarterback. Russell Wilson had a horrible, well, not horrible, he had a better season in Denver, but definitely not a good one. So, see, Will Levis, you can go C as well. Alright, on to the rookies. Now, who I personally have the most faith in, J.J. McCarthy. I think he can be up here. He went down with that injury. Caleb Williams, honestly, I think he's going to be a draft bust, if I'm being honest. Not to say he's going to be bad or anything, but I feel like he's just being overhyped. And the rest of them, they all seem like they'll be average quarterbacks to me. But, yeah, I'm crowning the S tier quarterback. Matthew Stafford. S for senior. Alright. No, I want to do that, but nah. Now, we all know this sounds coming, but Patrick Mahomes is the S tier quarterback. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.